evening, myself Abhilash, and I'm taking a small portion on dangers associated with AI. So before coming to dangers associated, we just go through why security is needed in AI. So in the first sentence, so we can see it is essential to ensure the reliability, integrity, and trustworthiness of AI systems. Nowadays, we can see the AI is used in healthcare and finance industry. So the risk associated with its misuse or exploitation is growing significantly. So to maintain the public trust and ensuring compliance with the regulations, AI security plays an important role. These AI systems, what we are using, especially in the healthcare and finance, uses sensitive data. It includes personal, financial, medical, etc. So the data, if it is vulnerable to breaches, it leads to privacy violations and financial losses. The integrity is another critical factor. The integrity of AI systems, its data sets, its algorithms, everything is critical. So if the vulnerabilities are exploited, it leads to inaccurate, harmful results. Even we can see in medical industry, if the data is not proper, the analysis is not proper with the tool, it provides incorrect diagnosis. And another thing is, if something goes wrong with the AI systems or services, we can't able to predict how much downtime is required, how much downtime it occurs for that particular application to come up. And we don't know to which point we need to restore, because AI, all the data are getting changed each and every moment. It is studying the data, it is working on the same data, it is analyzing the data. The system itself is making changes on the data, so we don't know where we need to restore, the point of restoration. So downtime we can't predict. And there is the prompt injection attacks and the model inversion. Here what happens is everything gets manipulated. So what we need to do is securely. How we can secure encrypting data and by implementing the access controls. These are some few measures. So by prioritizing security, we can protect the sensitive data, ensure system integrity, and maintain trust in AI-driven solutions. That is the importance. That is why security is needed in AI. But whatever security measures we implement to these AI systems, there is dangers associated with AI. Dangers in the sense it can't be avoided. It always remains. One is the lack of AI transparency and explainability. See, the thing is, AI, it cannot be easily explained, and it is very difficult to understand even for the one who works with the technology. This led to transparency of why AI comes to the conclusion, because we won't be able to reach how we got this data, whether it is biased data or unsafe decision. We are not sure, because it is not transparent. The details are not transparent. We don't know whether it is right or wrong. Even the system is in danger. This AI system, it is in danger. The companies won't reveal. A small change in the data, it may give incorrect output. So that is one particular thing with the AI transparency and explainability. Second thing is job loss. It is happening everywhere, and AI has increased the rate of job loss. What happens is, by 2030, in I think it's in US economy, 30% of hours currently work in US economy, it will be automated. So obviously there is job loss. AI powered robot, it is also coming into picture. That is also creating issues with the job in the market. So these are the 2 points. Third one is the social manipulation through AI algorithms. Here I have given an example. From the name itself, you'll be able to understand what the tool is, but I can't mention it here. Here what happens is this tool works on the previous media they have viewed in the platform. So the changes is happening in these media, voice, text, photos, everything. And these are getting changed at each and every point of time while creating a new picture or same picture or a new video. What happens is no one knows which one is the real, which one is the correct, which one is fake. That is one fact with these AI systems, and that is an example of the social manipulation. That is another danger associated with AI. Then social surveillance with AI technology. What happens is our face, our data, our fingerprints are all scanned everywhere, are monitored or recognized by the AI systems or the systems used in the organization, schools, and other offices. What happens is using these data, we can be traced where we are going, with whom we are going, our relationships and political views. That is another danger. See, these things are the associated fact with the AI systems and AI industry. We can't avoid these things using any security measures. That is the sad part of it. The fifth one is the lack of data privacy using AI tools. We are using certain tools which records our voice. Our voice is getting recorded if we search or if we trace something in the internet or the specific tools, and this will be shared to some other tools, and our data will be, our voice will be known everywhere and shared to. So our data, that is here the data is voice, it will be shared to everywhere, and our voice it can be used in the other tools also. Biases due to AI. This is one of the major issues, because AI, it is developed by the biased team. That I can say like that, because it's developed by human teams of a particular category, age, particular people who work in this industry, and they know about their community only. The one group of people who is standard in this industry, they work in this field, so their view is the data. Based on their views and their opinion, the data which are made and conclusions are arrived. So, as it is mentioned here, AI researchers are primarily people who are male, who come from certain racial demographic, who grew up in high socio-economic areas, primarily people without disabilities. The narrow views. So their views are very limited to their area only. They won't have a holistic approach. They will think from their point only. Means a biased output is coming from the AI, which can't be avoided. Then the socio-economic inequality as a result of AI. The DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Example here is mentioned it as AI-powered recruiting. So it recruits a particular group of candidates based on the data sets they have, data or whatever the input they have in the system. So this is one example of socioeconomic inequality. They will recruit from that particular group of people, based on the data, and the diversity, equity, and inclusion won't come into picture here. That is one thing. Then weakening ethics and goodwill because of AI. What is weakening ethics and goodwill? If I want to do something with the system, or if I want to make a report, or something needs to be created of my own, I straight away go and ask ChatGPT or some other tool to provide the details of n sentences, 3 paragraphs, 4 paragraphs, an essay, 5-page PowerPoint. So these things, these rapid rise of generative AI tools give concerns more substantial. Many users have applied technology to get out of writing assignments, threatening academic integrity and creativity. The integrity and creativity part of the individual is getting lost by using these AI tools. Okay, so the ninth point is autonomous weapon powered by AI. So AI, the automation can happen anywhere. AI can be used for technological advancements and can be used for warfare. So here we can say the key question for humanity today is whether to start a global AI arms race or to prevent it from starting. So if somebody starts with this AI weapon development, everyone will go behind that, and automatically war can start. It is not based on the decision from the human. The war may be generated. It may be from the AI tool itself, AI automated device mechanism. The war may get generated. See, here the mentality is mentioned. If we can do it, we should try it. Let's see what happens. And if we can make money out of it, we will do a bunch of it. It happens everywhere, not only in AI. If we find some business is worth making money, then what we do is we go behind that, we multiply it, we commercialize it. So AI will work in creating weapons. It destroys everything if it is not used properly. AI takes its own decisions, and it will be a threat to the entire world. In financial crisis brought about by AI algorithm. So this will be the financial industry become more receptive to AI technologies involvement in everyday finance and trading process. What happens is the algorithm process, there are a lot of softwares and AI tools working behind the algorithmic-based trading. So the particular point, if we set something to buy or sell a share or whatever, the sudden market changes happens. The bunch of selling takes place, bunch of buying takes place, that impacts our economy. So companies could consider whether AI raises or lowers their confidence before investing into technology to avoid stopping fears among investors and creating financial chaos. So everyone, as said earlier, everyone wants to make money, and everyone depends upon this AI trading. And what happens is our entire market will collapse. Loss of human influence. Human influence. Nowadays, if a kid, if the father is not there or mother is not there, they take advice from the AI tool. And over reliance of AI technology could result in the loss of human influence and a lack in human functioning. So the human creativity and emotional expressions, everything will be lost. So that is one thing. If children, they want to write assignments, if they want to do something, if they want to do something with the school-related activities, they will depend on the AI-based tool or the system, and the communication with parents or the colleagues, it will be lost. So AI can be very helpful for automatic daily tasks, but it holds back the overall human abilities and need for community, and increase the criminal activity and child safety concerns. AI technology is very much accessible, and the number of people who is acting for criminal activity also have risen. Video cloning, changing the head, changing the other parts associated with human body, those things can create a lot of issues in the our economy, or not economy, and the social relationships and all. So that is another bad side of AI industry. It is not the issue with the software, but the mentality of the people who are using it. The children face in AI-generated images present new challenges for protecting children's online privacy and digital safety. Then mental deterioration and psychological harm. And here what happens is long-term effect on our psychological and health and mental abilities. AI has become so powerful, so automation has started, and risk also got increased. That is decision making. Nobody thinks straight away; they will depend upon the AI tools to get the result. So our thinking power may get reduced. The creativity part, reasoning part. We won't think. We need not have to think. We are just using the AI to get the result. So every time, if you want to think of something, we will open the system and check for the AI tools and get the output. Uncontrollable, self-aware AI. AI will progress in intelligence so rapidly that becomes consensus of sentiment and acts beyond humans' control, possibly in malicious manner. What happens is emotions may get nowadays some tools. Here they have mentioned a tool, but I haven't mentioned that name. That is emotionally replying, emotionally responding. So this emotional response, it is not coming from a human. It is coming from a machine or an AI tool, and that in due course it will be harmful to the entire our systems, our human, our relations and all. I think a few years back, 10, 15 years back, there was a movie called, in a Tamil movie called Indiran, where the robot has become emotional while due to some circumstances. So that part also may happen in the future. So these are all the dangers associated with the AI industry. So whatever security gets implemented, sometimes it may not fulfill our means. It may not be easy to avoid the risk associated with the AI. And these are all the general things that is happening in the world in the present AI environment. Thank you.